And I'm glad that in Andhra Pradesh, multidimensional efforts are going on in implementing the national education policy. Many other advanced countries, the skill and vocational education is given as much importance as the general education. We need to make our skill and vocational education aspirational. And that is what the National Credit Framework says. Even if somebody is part of the skill and vocational education, if they so decide, they can move to the general higher education, or you can move from general higher education into the skill and vocational education. But this is possible only when we restructure our educational programs. And I'm very glad to know that in Andhra Pradesh, you are now introducing the 4-year undergraduate program with single major and minor, which the students can choose. I would like to emphasize with my faculty colleagues here that time has come to encourage our students to embrace multidisciplinary education. 50 years ago, you could have predicted what kind of jobs are going to come in 10 years to come. But today, we don't know what kind of jobs are going to come in next couple of years. Therefore, if we train the students only in single domains without the knowledge of the multidisciplinary disciplines, they will not have the opportunities to contribute in the changing job scenario. Therefore, I'm glad to learn that in Andhra Pradesh, you are introducing this kind of multidisciplinary education. But if we want to prepare our students to become job ready, often we think that there is a lot of unemployment. There are a lack of jobs, but that's not true. Even if artificial intelligence is going to come and replace some of the current jobs, newer and newer jobs are going to be generated. The question is, are we providing the required skills to our students to take up those challenges in the new kind of jobs that are going to come up? And that is where I think we need to look at how we can bring in this multidisciplinary education into our educational system. To enable this, we also need to do capacity building. We also need to train our teachers. As teachers, all of us should question ourselves, am I open for change or am I happy with the status quo? Unless we bring revolutionary changes in our teaching learning processes, we will not be able to take our country forward as a leading nation in the world. And for that to happen, our teachers have to become more open minded to adopt the changing pedagogical approaches, to adopt newer digital technology in our educational system. Friends, I also would like to tell you that we have enormous opportunity for our students to access high quality education using digital technology. For example, the Swayam portal, where thousands of lecture videos are available in different disciplines. UGC has already permitted the students to take up to 40% of their credit requirement using the Swayam portal. I hope that most of the universities in Andhra Pradesh and the colleges in the state have adopted this Swayam regulation, and you are encouraging your students to study multidisciplinary courses from these Swayam portals. Friends, it is also important that just because you are a college, don't think that you cannot really contribute in doing cutting edge research. There are many opportunities for you to collaborate with a nearby institution, a research institution, or a university. Sign an MOU so that your students can be sent there for internship, or you can go there to collaborate with the researchers of that institution. UGC has also brought out the R&D cell guidelines, and I'm happy to inform you that a large number of universities and colleges are now setting up these R&D cells to encourage their young faculty and young students to look at the research also as a possibility. And in 4-year undergraduate program, we have also given very clear-cut guidelines that in the 4th year, those students who are interested in research should be encouraged to take up the research activities as part of their academic activities. And injecting technology in order to improvise the processes within the educational system within your own college is very important. And I'm glad that several efforts are being made by the Collegiate Commission to introduce technology. Technology has several advantages. It not only brings the stakeholders and the service providers closer to each other without any hindrances, and it also makes people more accountable because using technology, you can monitor the entire system to see where things are not being done efficiently, and you can plug in those areas so that overall the system will become more efficient. I'm also glad to note that you are making significant efforts to provide internship opportunities to your students. If our students have to become job ready well before they pass out of the colleges and universities, it is important for them to go out and see how the real world works. When the students study in the colleges and universities, they are in an ideal world. But outside the colleges and universities, the world is non-ideal. And if we can train them beforehand through these internship opportunities to see how the real world is functioning, then they become ready to go out and contribute. So therefore, internships play a significant role. UGC has also widened the scope of internship. Earlier, we used to think internship means going to an industry and getting some training. But now we are saying that internship means knowing about how the real world functions. And that can be beyond the industrial organizations. For example, our students go to a nearby court and see how the lawyers and clients and the judges function, and see if those processes can be improved through your knowledge that you have acquired in your college or university. Or you can go to a small MSME and see how that small unit is functioning, how technology can be introduced there to improve the processes there. So it has a two-sided advantage. The student understands how the real world works, and the stakeholders in the real world will also benefit by interacting with these young people. I'm glad to see that you are also launching a portal to provide the job opportunities for our students so that they can register there, and the employers also can register there, and then the matchmaking happens on this portal. Friends, there are many advantages of introducing technology in our higher educational institutions. And this technology should be used not only to improve the teaching learning processes in the classroom, but also for capacity building, for training our teachers so that they become better teachers in the colleges and the universities. There are many other reforms that we are implementing from the UGC perspective, but I hope that I will have an opportunity to come and meet you physically so that I can take your questions and provide the answers to clear doubts from your minds so that together we carry out our journey on this common path of improving our higher education in our country. Friends, I would like to thank you for giving this opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you, and I wish you all the best in many of the reforms that you are introducing in the college education in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Him to say a few words, just for a few minutes, sir. Sir, Chairman, sir. After that, launching, sir. Just 2 minutes.
Right.
Chairman Napchi, I request kindly give your minute. Thank you, sir. Please.
Sir, Bhaskar Garu, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm very glad to know UGC Chairman joined this meeting and he has given the oversight about the reforms that are being initiated across the country. And thank you very much for informing Honorable UGC Chairman about the reforms that we are introducing in the state of Andhra Pradesh. To submit to the Honorable UGC Chairman, sir, from the academic year 2021 itself, we have introduced the choice-based credit system and 4-year degree program with an optional exit after third year, and we made internships mandatory. I think I'm so happy you have recognized all the efforts that we are making. And not only this, sir, the government is supporting higher education system in Andhra Pradesh. Now we have collectors, all district collectors and principal secretaries mandated to identify the internship opportunities, and the mapping has become so easy now. Now, during October, November, we have effortlessly sent 2 lakh students for internships across the state of Andhra Pradesh, that to BA, BCom, BSc students. And internships have become a part of this. And we also have changed our curriculum such that the 30% of the course content is all about upskilling the students, skill development, skill enhancement courses. Sir, yet again, we are making another attempt now, taking cue from your 4-year degree framework. We are yet again revising our curriculum. And from this academic year, we are introducing the re-revised curriculum. And it is exactly in tune with UGC curriculum, sir. We are strictly following the UGC directions from time to time and regulations from time to time. And we have a very strong passion to rejuvenate the higher education system in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And going forward, we seek all your blessings and support, in strengthening all our efforts and initiatives. Sir, the collegiate education takes care of 163 strong degree colleges, government degree colleges in the state of Andhra Pradesh. CC is making efforts identifying right for the student and quality enhancement, capacity building of the teachers. Sir, yet another feature of Andhra Pradesh is the online education, the blended mode of education. We are now quite comfortable, and the achievements are also not small, sir. In the last 1 year itself, we have achieved 2 lakh online certifications in all cutting edge advanced technologies. Talk about the Microsoft alone, we have achieved 1,20,000 certifications. And now today, CC is making yet another attempt, creating a job portal, making sure that every student will be offered a job before he leaves the portals of the institution. So I really take this opportunity to appreciate the entire team of collegiate commissionerate of collegiate education. And in fact, appreciations to Pola Bhaskar Garu for all his sincere efforts. He has been totally engrossed into the entire reform system that we are planning to introduce. So soon, sir, the Andhra Pradesh government degree college system will see a sea change, and no way comparable to the previous quality that we were entering. And in all his initiatives, sir, I know I'm very closely watching Commissioner doing a wonderful job, and his team. So I congratulate all of them on this. And sir, Honorable UGC Chairman, sir, we are looking forward to receive you on 1st July for the VC's conference. I have many more things to share, and take your advices and guidance on all the reforms, because we have initiated plethora of them, but we are not really sure whether we are going in a right direction. Maybe all your advices will help us going forward, and take the entire higher education system to stability, as well as moving towards quality, revisiting the quality. Sir, Pola Bhaskar sir, many appreciations to you. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. I'm so excited to see Honorable UGC Chairman. Wish the program all the best, sir, and I'm sure, knowing your commitment, I'm sure every student who joins government degree college will leave with a job going forward in a couple of years. Sir, all the best in all your initiatives. Let us work together. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, entire state is looking for you, sir, and all the state from across the state, all the college students as well as faculty, principals are watching your live session, sir. Now I request you to give voice comment that is launched the job portal, so it can be launched. Also MOU, sir, signing and exchange of MOUs are there. Now I request Honorable US Chairman, sir, to give voice comment that is launch the portal, job portal. Thank you, sir.
I launched the job portal.
చేయండి అది. రెడీగా ఉంటుంది. Yeah.
There are almost 20 sectors are now going to exchange the MOU, sir.
Right.
Electronic sector, skill sector for green jobs, media and entertainment, logistics skill sector, rubber, chemical and petroleum, tourism and hospitality, NASCOM, IT and ITS, agriculture sector, life sciences, beauty and wellness, banking and financial services, realty association, retail, management, entrepreneurship, food industry and skill sector, healthcare sector, mind map and future skills. These are almost 20 skill sectors are going to exchange their MOU, sir, in the august presence of US Chairman and also APSA Chairman. Thank you for coming all the way, sir, and sparing your most valuable time. I know that now at around 11 o'clock we have the meeting, sir. Still you come up, shown interest and state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Right. Let me express my congratulations to all the participants and especially the organization for signing to provide internship to our students. And I must say that Shri Pola Bhaskar is doing a tremendous work in improving the collegiate system in Andhra Pradesh. In fact, I was so impressed his work when he came and met me. I invited him to give a talk on our UGC social media to discuss the best practices of collegiate education in Andhra Pradesh. And we look forward to that. Namaste.